Another luffa-loofa update. It's what, I think the 15th or something today. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a Friday. I've gone through, took a look at a lot of these. They're turning brown, but they feel kind of hard. But today another example of why it doesn't really pay to just panic and think, oh man, I gotta cut them off. I'm gonna go dry them. I'm gonna put them in the oven. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to try to save them, because these have been through about 2 weeks with a lot of the nights down to freezing. And this morning, all my ducts, water, and swimming pools were frozen solid. So it goes through some heavy duty freeze. But also overnight, we had this Virginia luffa fall off of its stem. Let's see, where was it? Oh yeah, right here. Fell off of this stem. And the other day when I checked it, I thought, well, it's pretty darn hard. It's gonna be a while. I don't know if it's gonna make it. But again, pleasantly surprised. Got nice seeds, got nice fiber. Of course, these particular ones have a very wide spaced fiber, not the real dense fiber like a lot of people want. But hey, they're Virginia Huskies. They're big, they're bad, and they're cool. And then we got a little bit smaller, longer version of it I brought out yesterday. That one is waiting to be cleaned. But I've been trying to get all the seeds dried and packaged up, and today I've got, well, let's see, this one, and this one I think are just about dry enough. But this, I cleaned in 40-degree weather out here with a hose and cold hot water and frozen numb hands. But it's a nice sunny day. We have one more sunny day tomorrow, and then we got a bunch of rain coming in. It's going to hit most of the northeast, or the east coast, I should say. So I'll get these as dry as I possibly can, and then I'll get these packaged up for sure. But then all these, hopefully they'll dry up. If not, I'll put them out in my back porch sunroom area where they dry pretty well. And beyond that, I got a barrel full of my old loofahs from over a year ago that I cleaned just for the heck of it. Most of them, the rats ate right through the center, getting all the seeds out of them. So I've got those in a bleach just to see what they'll do. This one here, I've got some from yesterday I cleaned. So I mostly put them in the water just because they had all this extra meat going on. And what I want to do is try to soften up the meat. A bunch of these, because they were picked so early. Here's a good example of basically an immature seed. You can see they're kind of translucent. They're green and getting dark inside. They're probably fertilized because they wouldn't have that inside. Otherwise, they would be just flatties. But they didn't get enough time to grow. So whether they would be any good for trying to grow any more plants, I don't know. But let's see, where was the one? I got one of these. Yeah, this one here. They go with that one. And so you can see I got actually quite a few of those. And as opposed to, well, these aren't the best idea of them. Nice dried white ones. These here will dry nicely, but you see how the difference in that kind of tan color with a different color rim, those are pretty much what I would consider a mature seed. So, but I do have a few of these that are immature that what I may do is just dry them a little bit and then send them off to my friend for oil pressing and make some use of them that way. And that's the update for the love of luffa. Oh, and one more thing. I got a couple more here that I've laid out that I'm going to try to maybe clean today. Just kind of waiting for them to get a little extra drying. I got a bunch on the vine really that are going to come off shortly, but I'm just letting them go. And in the meantime, transplanting all 3 apple trees I got from Tractor Supply at the end of the season when they were practically giving them away because they just wanted to get rid of them at that point. So I got them in nice barrels for planting in the back with one more Red Delicious I have back there. And all my chips fermenting away for next year. I'm gonna try and get a load of compost up the street here at the recycle center. We got some really nice compost going on right now. Prepare for next year. But yeah, we've got quite a few. You can see where what happens is they are actually pretty much ready to just peel them like you do it. See how the paper just turns, or the skin just turns paper thin like that. So I know that's good, but what happens is they still have a section along here that's got that green meat on there. Oh, here's another one doing the same thing. It's got the green meat on there, which means that it's a lot harder to get the outside skin off. But what I do with those, if I can't and I don't want to tear up the fiber, I'll just throw them in a bucket of water, let them soak a little bit, and they usually come off pretty good. So I can see some more I'm definitely going to have to do shortly. And then on this side, we got some more of those. And we got some that are just downright mushy mush and not going to do anything. But at least it's not the majority of them. This one here, it's pretty hard. They surprise me, but they do work. If I can get most of these to go off this year, I will be a happy loofah farmer. Well, that's for the love of loofah here.